Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to think it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Ziyech. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's En-Nesyri. Well, played right into his path. Ziyech driving forwards. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's real chance! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of the goal. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Bentar.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Coba lagi serang anjing.
That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Early ball. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Meaih. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Now it's Abubakar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Hati-hati.
Anguissa cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, he saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimbo ini Kimbo.
In with the challenge. He's under a lot of pressure there. Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Apalah nyamuk nih,
He's picked his way through.
nanti deh bikin jatuhnya.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Hah? Dua lipa. Eh, belakang, Mbak.
Ben Seguir. Now, can they get him away? Hakimi receives it in a wide position. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Morocco have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Pelan-pelan.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Ben Seguir. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Nkudu. He has found a way through.
Mengkudu.
Played with finesse. He's having a shot!
Buang.
He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. Meaih. He's through here. Face to face with the decent chance. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He's tried one!
Ooh.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Hakimi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Played back into the centre. Anguissa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger. Oh, shooting chance!
Itu tendangnya kocak.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And Nasiri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs.
Kok
The
bisa
passers
mainnya
will always
begitu?
have an option with him.
So we've reached the hour mark. That's a good run down the left. Ben Seguir looking to run onto it. Brahim Diaz.
Salah.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Ngeri sekali si Umbo satu ini. Umbo.
And it's Adli. Ben Seguir gets into a good position. And they can counter here. Anguissa. Spread it left. Nkudu. He's found a way through. Now it's Anguissa. Abubakar.
Pelankan tempo.
Driving forward. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Loh,
He's shifting through the gears here.
aish. Ya capek jiku
There's a
cocok.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good read, needed to be.
Cameroon really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ush.
Oh,
Itu
well
kan ada
played,
tuh
well
si
sorted
Brahim
out.
Diaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Diaz. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. And he's managed to get free. That's going right the way across. And it's Ziyech.
Ya elah.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had a shot! Cleared without complication.
Itu. Coba. RW, mana RW? Nah. Oke.
Attention, changement.
And he's had it
Aduh.
nicked away.
Morocco really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is a Boubacar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
2
take
menit,
any
2 menit, 2
risks.
menit, 2 menit.
Aims beyond the chance!
Ay,
Off the post!
2 menit, 2 menit, 2 menit.
That's really well cleared. Hakimi, the most accurate pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he was quick to
Nice.
react.
Yes.
And that will be the final act.
Akhirnya
Victory.
kemenangan.
Yet another victory in
Datang.
this quest for glory. It
Menyertai
feels good, very
Maroko.
good. And surely they go into the semi-finals now with...
Lawan Algeria.
So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Pitch.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. This looks promising. Guiri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Morocco appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ben Seguir! Boudaoui. He won't be happy with that one. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Hey.
Good looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Algeria looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Mondi, spread out to the left, driving forward. He's in a great position here. Meaih. Benacer.
Keren banget sih operannya.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely spread. Ziyech providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. And it's Amrabat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out again for a throw-in. Ziyech, very nicely done. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mazraoui. And it's played in. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Benacer, Mondi, Benacer, Nouri, Ball played for Mahrez. Nuri. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Gets a good foot in there. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Mandy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Enggak. Enggak.
Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Now Ben Seguir. Opts for safety. Distributed tidily. And it's Ziyech. Great vision. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Nasiri with a definite foul
Itu dong
there.
mas pelanggaran sih situ.
Budawi.
Nggak jelas.
And the semi-final reaches halfway. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's half-time in the semi-final. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Out towards the flank. Ben Seguir, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Benrahma. Awar picks it up out wide. Hoisted in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Morocco could break here. Amrabat. Pressing high and with purpose. Ziyech hurtling down that right flank. Aguirre. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving through the middle. Now this could be a chance. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a delicate pass. Mahrez looking sharp there. Hakimi. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Brahim Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Guiri. Ziyech. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's got away, and the shot!
Ya elah, tendangannya kayak gitu dah.
It's off target and by
Masa
quite
nendang kok
away.
kakinya.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Benacer. Now it's Guiri, played out towards the right wing. Awar in acres of space out wide, takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now, can they get him away?
Ibrahim Diaz.
Back when it goes. And Ziyech! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
He's had it taken off him. Benacer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Awar gets into some space. That's a good ball out wide. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Menyelesaikan. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. That's the keeper's ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Hakimi.
Ben-Seguir.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, good read.
Nice.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the right. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nouri. And it's Mahrez. Mazraoui has given away a free kick.
Si wasitnya nggak jelas.
Bensebaini. Now Benrahma. Benacer.
Added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's a key interception. Aguirre. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. And here's Menyelesaikan. Mahrez. Foot in. And here's Ziyech. Mandy gets good distance on it. Played in by Ziyech. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Amrabat.
Duh.
Out to the left it goes. Mahrez. Benrahma. And this is Mahrez. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Brahim Diaz. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Tries a shot!
Hakimi.
He's done very well to get to that.
Hakimi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Morocco have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. That's a nicely weighted pass. Reached the midway point in extra time.
Hakimoy.
So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Substitution for Morocco. Number 4.
And we're off for the final time. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. And this is Mahrez. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Offset seat. Offset. Ah.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's the crossfield ball. Ben Seguir. Can he get it through? Cleared away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Ben Seguir looking to get on the end of this.
Bisa lari, asem.
Morocco have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's in the city.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Abdi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alah.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mantap. Nice. Ya elah.
Bruno
Ada
breathes a
penalti
sigh of
dong.
relief as he gets
Angger
his
banget
hands on
gue.
it. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Enesiri is over the first kick. Oh, he's hit the upright!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, it's
Nice.
a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Ben Rama is the second man to step up for his team. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Morocco looking to draw level. Saved!
Kok bisa tahu
Keeper's
sih
done
dia?
brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Algeria are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Morocco are looking to him to tie things up.
Hey Bilal.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And in with absolute accuracy.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Morocco are looking to save match point.
Bisa
No!
kebal.
Saved it! And their fate is sealed! Well, in some ways, defeat here...
Ya, informasi kita tadi kurang menyerang, kurang menusuk. So we welcome you wherever you are to the penultimate game at the end of what has been this magnum opus of football. Fans have travelled from far and wide to ensure that they are part of it, and amid the uncompromising nature of this sporting conflict, we are all united in feeling the acute significance of the semi-final. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage, just this game, and then the final. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ben Sakir's cross. Now it's Guiri, played out to the left flank. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Maju dong.
Well,
ya.
someone I see
Tentara
as
dulu.
a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yes,
Yes,
they'll
they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Deftly out wide. Amrabat goes on a run down the left wing.
Shit.
And they've got a throw. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. He's through
Nice.
here. Great ball, and he's in here. Brahim Diaz! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Brahim Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guiri pinches it off him. Oh, that's a foul. Free
Itu
kick's been given.
pelanggaran, Cok.
And it's Mahrez. Benrahma. And he's there to clear it. Hakimi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Eish.
Amrabat does well to get it back. Amrabat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Meaih. And here's En-Nesyri. Boudaoui. Now Benrahma. Now it's Guiri. Benacer. That's a good ball out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Aduh.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's managed to get free. Benacer. This is Guiri. And it's Mahrez.
Nice.
Meaih. Nice looking ball. Mandy getting this one clear. Benacer. Menyelesaikan. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Brahim
Hello.
Diaz has got
Ah.
himself a free kick.
Dan gua doang yang kayak gitu
The ref's been
pelanggarin.
lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He has a look up. Mazraoui is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he latch on to this? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Menyelesaikan is there, and he can get that clear.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's in on charge, surely!
Yes.
Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Ben Sekir. He has found a way through.
Kok bodoh
Mahrez.
covernya?
Bensebaini. Mondi. Now Benrahma. Now it's Aouar. Hakimi. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Morocco, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's found a way through. The ball goes in, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Algeria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Benasser, Mondi, Benasser. And the pass is intercepted. Nouri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played in. Corner number 2 then.
Hampir.
So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Header comes in!
Aduh.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Boudaoui, Benasser. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Nouri. Morocco leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the other side. Sends it crossfield. And here's Guiri. Aouar. Hakimi tries to clear. Benrahma. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Algeria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nouri. Foot in. Amrabat is the guilty party there. Benrahma. And it's Mahrez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Look at the space. Aouar! Yes! There seemed no way back, but they
Kayak
are
gitu
level.
golnya dah.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Who saw this coming? Morocco certainly weren't expecting this. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Menyelesaikan. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Benacer. Now Benrahma. Now it's Guiri. Distributed tidily. Meaih succumbs to the pressure. Boudaoui. Meaih. Brahim Diaz. Meaih looking understandably energised after his goal. Menyelesaikan gets it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Great chance! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. The hostilities have... And the finish!
Yes.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
And that has raised the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 2 minutes in extra time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Meaih. And it's Mazraoui. Searching passes played there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in. Benrahma. And now the breakaway. Now it's Guiri. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the crossfield ball. Aguirre. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Guiri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good run down the right. Tries to pass it through. Mondi. Benacer. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Mau just make
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Morocco. Number 10. Brahim Diaz.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Number 15.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Number 7.
Mazraoui was in no mood for any of that.
Adli.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Awar. Benrahma gets into some space. He is through here. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's delightful. Awar. Awar is fouled. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Adli. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Awar. Oh, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Awar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mazraoui.
Morocco nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Very much into the last knockings. Opts for safety. And it's with the keeper.
Yes.
And we're done.
Kita ke
Morocco
final.
have done it. They have earned their big day and they have every reason to feel good about their chances. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
Saya tuh Ghana. Let's go. Final.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Go.
Now, the game itself. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here.
Josep,
Unerring
Josep.
focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
The action has already started.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Jacobs makes the interception. Threads one in. Mazraoui. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ben Sagir gets into a good position.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Sarr. And it's Diatta. Sarr. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Undiai. Here comes the cross. Zayek.
Ow!
Brahim Diaz chooses to go crossfield. Hakimi. Senegal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Brahim Diaz. Zayek. Amrabat. And Hakimi. Ben Sagir. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hops for safety. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Koulibaly. And it's Diatta. Can he get it through? He is through here! He's cut it out. Brahim Diaz. Minor side giving way, it has been tight. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Meaih. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Mazraoui. And Aguirre. 5 minutes till the break. Diatta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Diatta, he has found the way through. Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sarr is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mazraoui. Amrabat. Hakimi. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is classic final tension and nerves. It's still got time to go from tentative to thrilling, I hope.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Driving forward. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Hakimi. Now it's Ben Seguir. Nicely shaped ball. Ben Seguir is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Diatta receives it in a wide position. It's a good foot in there. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sends it crossfield. With Ziyech. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. That'll be a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Senegal have the chance to go the other way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's found a way through. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Ben Seguir chasing after it. And that pass isn't the best. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Jacobs.
Gila banget.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And the finish! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! And at long last, we have something to celebrate. A goal that could be worth its weight in gold. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Diaz. 75 minutes played. He's on it, can he get away?
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ziyech. He's away! That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. Now it's Mane. Now it's Jackson. And he was quick to react. Brahim Diaz. Played into space. Idrissa Gueye. It has been a very decent watch this, and both sides are still very much in it.
Yeah, I think the scene is set for someone to step up and have that final word. I think it's all down to who's willing to be bravest now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Senegal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kasi
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a
pelanggaran
free
kayak
kick.
gitu. Terus juga dikit-dikit kan. Kocak kayak gitu tuh.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sarr turns back here, probably the best option. Senegal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mane. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Diallo. And that is that. Morocco were close, but simply put, close. Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Two teams, Jim. Oh, what a climb! That pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ndiaye. And it's Diaz. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Diallo can get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. Played in. And he's there to clear it. He's found a way through. Produces a cross. Brahim Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The ball's gone astray. Tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Idrissa Gueye tries to pass it through. Amrabat. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Plays the return pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Koulibaly. And it's Gueye. Diallo. Now it's Ndiaye. That's going right the way across. Oh, can he get onto this? Sarr has it in a wide position. Sarr's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Meaih. Idrissa Gueye gets a foot in here. And here's Jackson. Menyelesaikan. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal! Senegal! Big moment, big goal, big lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Senegal have taken the lead. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Idrissa Gueye. Couldn't squeeze it through. Amrabat. Meaih. Morocco finding their passes. Mane. And Ndiaye. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Morocco truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's worked it through. Jackson! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, terrible pass. And Nasiri! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Temps additionnel.
And it's Jacobs. Mane. And he's intervened well there.
Satu auto clear
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Well, here we go then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he plays one through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Sarr. Now it's Ben Seguir. Could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here. Sarr. Jacobs. And Ndiaye. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. Morocco have reclaimed it. Now it's Ben Seguir. Can he finish? That's a decent clearance. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mane.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, and his manager is visibly annoyed with that, and that's one more thought that he didn't want to have to think about.
And it's Mane. Unahi. Unahi powering forward here. And it's lofted through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And he has been fouled there. Unahi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Sarr looking to add to his goal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, this is it.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Sarr proves just a little bit too strong.
Apa sih? Budi pelanggaran. Betak pakai kaki pelanggaran. Pelanggaran aja semua, gak usah main aja lah.
Sarr. Meaih. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Sarr. Meaih. Meaih. Now Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. And it's Diaz. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mane. Oh, good spread. And he's gone searching crossfield. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted. Mazraoui, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mane. Jacobs. Oh, such a clever touch. Sarr, shot a goal! Sarr! Ben Seguir. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Mane. Sarr. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ball is over the line. Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. Ndiaye. Koulibaly. Now Diatta. Mane. Now Diatta. Back towards the middle. And here's Jackson. Jackson touches it back. Diatta. Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. Yeah. Goal! Morocco! And the deadlock is broken in the final. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Morocco have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it. Morocco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Idrissa Gueye.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Sarr. He's got away. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely spread. Good ball, good take. Unahi.
Pelanggaran naik terus kayak gitu body doang.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, the sense of occasion's clearly got to him. He needs some calm and composure from here.
Punched away. Ben Seguir driving forward.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Great defending, strong and determined. Ndiaye. Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that interception. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by.
Yes.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
I think both teams have played their part in what's been a pretty tight affair, and this is exactly the type of match now when the better players can come to the fore and make all the difference.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Morocco are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game, 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So we're all set for a tense second half of this final. Sarr.
Mungkin gitu
Oh, this
pelanggaran.
hit sharp. Ndiaye in with the challenge. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mane. It's a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sarr.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mane. Diatta could try cutting inside here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hakimi. Morocco have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Koulibaly. Mane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a good ball through. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Idrissa Gueye. And Ndiaye. Mane. Ndiaye. Looking for the run. Jacobs gets into a good position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Amrabat. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Oh, there's decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Danger averted for now. And he's managed to get free. Sarr. It's a mighty effort! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now that's well seen too. Koulibaly closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Jakobs.
Such good technique.
Meaih. He's in plenty of space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Swung over, that has not gone well. So still, nobody any the wiser as to who's going to win this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Mane plays it short. Mane. Amrabat was in no mood for any of that. He has found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Jakobs. Meaih. Sarr. Played into space out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, finals often do end up like this, Peter. Neither side willing to give way, and this is what you get. So you have to applaud the efforts of both teams.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. And here's Jackson. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Itu apa sih?
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was totally needless, Peter. This is one game you can't afford to lose your head. He's lost his discipline there. Well, it was deliberate.
Money! That was travelling. Morocco are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And he's being shifted off it. Jakobs. And that... Oh, what a mistake! And Nesiri. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no, what has happened here?
Ais.
Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sarr. And Ndiaye. Can he get on the end of this? Mazraoui. This might spell danger. Great chance!
Yes!
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop
Yeah.
from here? And it's Diatta.
Yeah.
Diatta tries making a foray down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Searching passes played there. Ndiaye. Sarr. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're up and running. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Now it's Brahim. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hangs one in. Chance, surely! Well, they've got it again. Delivers the ball. Firmly. Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Songs of praise cascading from the stands, but the mood here could not be any more tense.
Yeah, the feeling in the air that one mistake, one lapse in concentration could change it all.
Senegal have a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I really don't think there was any intent behind that, but you really should know better than letting the occasion get to your head. That's what happened then.
Koulibaly. And Sarr. Nicely weighted ball. Diatta picks it up out wide. Opts to play it back. And here's Jackson. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Jacobs. Delivered in. Oh, that was vital.
Senegal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yes!
And that's that. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Rp120.000. Akan kembali. Ah, enak nyo. Mantap nyo. Back, I'm back. Kita sambil nonton Reja Auditore. Kan kamu lihat ada di upload tapi lo kan sih kurang.